this J Masterclass, we will look into different JMAers' lives, into how they managed their well-being and how they coped with the pandemic in their own ways. We will also connect these into what we learned about making yourself truly happy through different techniques.
So, nung nag-start yung pandemic, ano nga ba, like bandang March yun, tapos parang pa-hell week na siya, diba kasi midterms na and everything. Super hindi talaga ako nag-response. Sabi ko na lang, at the end of this, I'm going to party, I'm going to go out, I'm going to rest. So, hindi nangyari yun. So, I was like, summer talaga. I was so sad.
Everything changed, diba? The things you're used to, like being outside, being with your friends, you super have to adjust.
So, I tried to apply to internship. Tapos parang kapag natanggap naman ako, or if I have to go to the next stage, hindi ko na siya ginagawa, or I can't really commit to it or push through with it.
Not really my type, and like it was really hard. So I guess I saw the pandemic more like, I mean, aside from the fact that it is an issue, I saw it as an opportunity for me to get more in touch with myself and to do things for myself and reconnect with my friends, diba? I mean, doesn't have to always look at the bad side. So
I became BOD in a different org, and then ever since then it's been kind of busy, like a bunch of work, like a bunch of org calls, stuff like that.
You have time more for yourself to develop your hobbies, to find out what you like.
Trying to cook, trying to bake, because I'm not really a baker or a chef. Wow, chef. So I tried those. I'm like a little bit of everything type. So I was just trying everything out.
And I feel like if you're given that extra time, you should use your privilege and that time to help other people.
We started LP. So that's also something that took up a lot of my time.
The pandemic teaches you how to show love in other ways, like sending your friends food, catching up with them. Yeah, but it's stuff like that.
About exercising, by the way, working out, like it was also a big part of making me feel good because in high school I used to dance, but then in college parang my physical activity almost like stopped. I would just walk around campus and that's it.
Full zero, depleted.
Yeah, right? From 100 to 0. So this quarantine, I was like, okay, finally, I'll start working out again. No more excuses. I tried out a couple of like fitness YouTubers and I was doing their workout. And then I was also talking to friends. Now we had similar goals of like getting back in shape. So I'm at that point where I look forward to it rather than dread it. So that also helped a lot.
Exercising or working out wasn't a chore anymore. It actually helps in like, you know, getting through a tough day. Like what I said before, I realized that on days that I don't work out, aside from rest days, but there's something missing, but like,
I get it.
You know, I hope the viewers know what I mean. Just kidding. But like, on some days, like talaga, you just can't be bothered. And productivity looks super different on so many people. Right now, if you feel like something is good for you, if you feel like, I don't know, watching 2 movies a day is good for you, if you feel like always going on calls with your friends is good for you, that's totally fine.
Take a moment, breathe. Parang yun yung laging practice for meditation and for mindfulness in general. So like, I feel like it helps like a lot because it clears your mind. Or if it doesn't clear your mind, but it makes everything clear.
I hope in this time people don't feel pressured to be society's definition of productive. Because if you feel like something is good for you nga, that's already being productive enough. On some days it's really gonna be harder than others. But you know, on some days it's gonna be easier as long as you know that you're taking care of yourself.
I know like some of you guys, like this is for college people, right? You're probably thinking like, after I graduate, I need to make my resume the prettiest thing on the planet to appeal to an employer, get a high salary, climb up the ladder. I'm sure a lot of you guys think that way because I thought that way. So anyways, I'm gonna tell you, you don't have to think that way. if you know what you like, you should do it. When I graduated from JMA, I told myself I want to be employed in the big name companies, because that's why you work up your resume. That's why you do all this but like in the end of the day, does it really make you happy when you're already in that position? Are you placed in a place where you can learn? Are you placed in a place where you feel like you're growing? Is it your interest? I mean, those are things that you don't ask yourself because you're too consumed with wanting to chase that apple, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, okay, I mean, it's like such a blow for the for the video, but legit, like, follow your passion, like, trust your gut. Like, your gut's really strong, dude. Like, I swear. That's what I did. I'm not the definition of success, but I can say I'm happy.
Honestly, a lot of my growth is different things, but I feel like with a growth mindset, it's underrated na step away from things. Parang it doesn't make sense, no? But like in quarantine, especially when I started out working out again, parang at first it was really just like ayoko. Parang it was really just like why do I have to do this? I've been so used to my routine. I'm comfortable doing things, and I'm super guilty of staying safe, you know, being afraid of rejection, of failure, stuff like that. But after, you know, watching that TED Talk, it made me realize na really let go of the comfort that I've been used to. My mental well-being is crazy different right now. I feel like if you ask any of my friends, it's like so different from probably a year ago. And that's because I embraced vulnerability.
Like me as a person, I really thrive on being on the energy of the people around me. So kapag lagi ako may kasama, I'm like the best version of myself. As in being in close contact with people, is something personally for me na hindi na replicate online. That's why I think I really struggled like the first few months ng quarantine, because I was wala in disbelief talaga na, oh my god, well, I'm not gonna see people for like a long time. Just for the longest time then, and up until now, I've always been working in the service of others. Like, I don't know, like, a lot of my work thankless din. It's always going to be for other people, and I really like that.
I have this habit because I like sending my friends food. So whenever I cook, I just send.
You just send it? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, there's a time, like my barkada, they were super sad. Like everyone was sad at the same time. I'm like, bruh. And then what I did was I sent 10 of them food. And then we had like an online Zoom lunch, like on a random day. I was like, I didn't tell them. I just told them, hey, go online at this time. Let's have a catch-up one-on-one. And then when they all logged in, they were all there. And we all had the same food. It was so cute. And we were all like, yay!
I feel like I realized kasi I don't think what I've been doing in like traditional school will apply to online school. So I had to establish to myself na I kind of have to make a change in the habits.
Something I recently discovered is Notion, and I got really into it. So I kind of fixed my workspace now for the school year. And one thing I'm gonna try doing for productivity is like I'm gonna try taking notes on it so that it's all in one place, because I easily get distracted. And I linked my calendar so like I can filter it to certain subjects lang, or like if it's a quiz, if it's an exam. So I'm really excited to try that out.
Another tangible thing that I've been doing is like rearranging my room, because my room is gonna be like the place where I study, where I do online classes. So there's gonna be like a super thin line of rest and work.
Rest is super important. Like, it's not bad. Take a break. 2, always make time for the things you enjoy. Because if you're doing the repetitive thing that you don't like and it's a mundane thing, you're gonna feel so unmotivated. 3, eat well. Legit. Like when you eat, you're happy. I don't know, you feel fueled. 4, check up on your friends. Legit. Like you don't know what they're going through. Baka one of them's like sad. Actually, I don't know how to give like the best tips because I'm also still finding it out. But hit
Yeah.
me up if you know. But yeah, just take things in your own pace. Don't be too stressed to know everything.
Thank you for participating in this J Masterclass. Next lesson, we'll see how different JMAers were able to go out of their way to contribute and help others.